Welcome to the Stay Ready Real Estate Podcast, where we stay ready so you don't have to get ready. I'm your host, Emeka. And what this podcast is all about is letting you know that regular people like you and me can invest in real estate to become wealthy. You don't need millions and billions of dollars to invest in real estate. You can actually invest in real estate with little to no money down. I'm just here to let you know that as long as you have time and can take action, you can become wealthy. And all it takes is a couple of years for you to honestly become financially free. So tune in. Hope you enjoy. What's what's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Emeka here, your host of the Stay Ready Real Estate Podcast, where we stay ready so you don't have to get ready. And this is the last episode of 2025. So let's make it a special one. I hope to bring some value to you. I hope to inspire you, motivate you, and help you understand that everything that I am doing, you can do, and probably you can do more. And it's really all about the things in between your ears. So I'm here today at a flip, staying at my flip, just in gratitude, feeling gratitude, just because even though this flip has taken longer than I've originally wanted it to, even though there's been a nightmare with foundation, I am so grateful to be able to do this, to be able to spend more money than I thought I would, even though it might not be the easiest or it might be getting from my savings. And this is real life stuff. I know 40, 50, 60-year-olds. I know plenty of people who are figuring out a way to get it done and figure out a way to not say no. And what it really comes down to is just understanding where you're trying to go. And for this episode, I want to make it very clear that this is truly the main attribute that you need in order to succeed. That if there's one thing that you need to succeed to continue to grow wealth in real estate, to grow wealth in life in general, you need to get to the understanding that your mindset matters. What you believe truly matters, right? If you don't believe you can do it, you won't do it. If you believe you can, you can. There is a beautiful saying by Henry Ford, and I'm going to butcher it a little bit, but basically, I think he says, whether you think you can or can't, you're right. And what does that mean? That means, don't limit yourself, right? It will work out. Bad things will happen, but we need to figure out a way to achieve our goals. And being the last episode of the year, we're going into New Year's. We need to understand that how do we get to a point where not only do we make a really big goal, not only do we aspire to get all the things or aspire to be a very specific person, we need to figure out whenever we're setting our goals and when we make these goals, what will it take to get there? What will it take to get there? Because it's easy to set goals, quite frankly. We can just dream big and write down the dream, but it's a lot harder to act on it. And for me, I've struggled with so many different things, being disciplined or taking days off, hours off. And it's okay to take days off. I'm okay with that. It's okay to take hours off. It is okay to, it is okay not to be working 24/7. But what it is not okay to is to do it on a consistent basis where it disrupts you and your goals, right? So make sure that you don't get off track too much. Getting off track is normal. I think getting off track is actually healthy at sometimes, just because we can get lost in the hustle and bustle. But if I can do this, if I can do 2 flips at once, and come out alive and wake up every day afterwards, I think it's very important that we understand that it's all mental. It's all mental, because whether you think you can or can't, you're right. So what are you telling yourself you can do, and what are you telling yourself you can't do? And whatever you're telling yourself you can't do, ask yourself why, and start dissecting every single reason that you're saying you can't do it, and be devil's advocate and figure out how you can do it, right? My wife thinks I'm devil's advocate all the time, and maybe I might, and it may be true. Who knows? I don't like to argue. I like to debate and see the full picture on all things. However, the fact that I'm 28 today, I'm doing 2 flips. I have a 10 unit, a 6 unit, and a 16 unit. I'm not rich. I'm not, I don't have all the money in the world. I still have a W-2 job, but I'm just showing you that I can do it. I do understand my situation. I don't have kids. I don't have like a major family to take care of. That stuff will come, but I'm able to I'm able to try to at least try to maximize the powers that God has given me with the resources that I have. And I'm trying to put it towards the things I love, like traveling, real estate, building wealth, and also education, and putting money towards things that I believe in, such as charity, like Breakthrough T1B. But like I said, we're at the last episode of the year, and we're about to start goal setting. We're about to get on the calendar, get our calendar, write dates that we're going to do things. We're about to start putting on the calendar timelines to get something done. But understand that is hype, right? The New Year's, the countdown, all of it is hype. Because I even caught myself. I make a quarterly video of my goals and the progress. In Q3, I got busy, started traveling, a bunch of different stuff, right? I'm not going to go into everything I did, but I got busy and I missed my Q3 goal report. And it's very frustrating. I was late. But at the end of the day, you got to understand that the hype is the countdown, the goal setting, all that stuff. But the reality is, once there's not parties, once people aren't looking at your socials, or got binoculars on you, watching everything you do after that first month and a half because of the New Year's, then that's when reality sets in. That's when you have to really dig deep, dig down on why you're doing this, why you love this, why I make these goals, because those are the points where it's going to get tiring. It's going to be not as clear, and you're not going to see the results that you want as quickly. But I can promise you're going to see it quicker than most other people, and we're not comparing ourselves to other people. But you will see it quicker than those who aren't being consistent in doing the action and taking the steps, putting one pedal in front of the other. If you're riding a bike, that's a bike reference. But you're going to realize that you're going to start going and getting a lot further once you just put your head down and do the work. Put your head down and make that offer. Put your head down, put your eyes on the laptop, and truly underwrite deals, understand the neighborhood, network, go out, go to those real estate meetups. That's work. That's action. Those are things that you can do. Sorry for the interruption. Someone just walked up, some guy trying to sell tree service. But I'm back, and moral of the story, moral of this podcast is the year is right around the corner. You're going to make big goals. You're going to achieve those goals. But for that to happen, consistency, discipline, and no one should be harder on you than yourself. So real estate is here to stay. Thanks for tuning into the podcast. I really hope you enjoyed. My goal with these podcasts is to help you get 1% better every single day. And if you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and go to my YouTube channel, because I post real life deals and the ongoing things that I'm doing to let you know that I'm walking the talk and not just talking about it, not just yapping. So hope to see you next week. Till next time.